Welcome back to King Narai. Today I'm going to explain how to get a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile for half price. Normally for a legendary in COD Mobile you have to pay over $100. I think it's like 110, 115-ish, but over around $100. In today's video, I'm going to explain how to get it for I think around 60, 65-ish. I haven't done the math, but around there. Now, no, this isn't clickbait, but the way in which it has to happen, there has to be a specific thing to come up. So if you see on the left side of my screen, sales, down to the bottom left, well, mid-bottom left, sales, click on that. Then as you see, there is the ICR draw, the pick your reward card. The sound might have went out, if y'all can hear me. Okay, there we go. Now, in a draw like this, it starts out, right now you see it's 4,900, but it starts out draw 6 for, I think the first one was like 108 CP. So basically you draw 6 at the bottom, it gives you 6 random items, we don't really care about that. But then it gives you a pull at the top. Now all the rewards at the top come from the actual lucky draw. And they have had many of these come out, and sometimes they're different, sometimes they're not exactly like this one, but they start out really cheap, and it is an easy way to get your hands on the rewards from a lucky draw. Now, like, well, what's the point of getting the rewards from a lucky draw when we want just the gun? Well, let me explain that. So let's say you go through, I think it's 108 CP, then it goes up to like 200 something, then 600. But by the time you get to 1,300 CP, which is, it'll be 2 things left in the draw. Probably the character and the gun, unless you got lucky. But it'll be 2 things left, 1,300 CP. Now, from there, you would click off, because that's where it starts to get expensive. You would go to the store, you would go to the For You page, and as you see, it says 14 days because I've already done it. But you would go ahead and you would refresh it to the gun that you're actually looking for. So in this case, the ICR. You would click that, go to Assault Rifles, ICR. Then you can pick which one you want, make sure it's the same one. Then from there, go into the actual draw. And, oh, let me specify this real quick. In those little sale draws, they don't automatically go into your inventory. You have to go to your mail to claim it. For example, I think it's here I got it. Yeah, there. So you kind of have to go there. Make sure you do. This is the only way it'll work. Go and claim it after you buy it from the sale. Then you'll have it. And when you go to the For You, I don't really have an example here, but you see how that one says received? It will say owned instead. So if you were to pull it in the lucky draw, it would give you your CP back. You would have to go to your mail, which is boom right here, and let's click on one random one. See, in your receipt, crate/draw rewards, we notice you received duplicates. So yeah, because I had already pulled it from the sale thing at a cheaper price. So by the time you do that, once you get to the 1,300 CP draw of an actual lucky draw, there's like, I think 3 or 4 things left. But before you get to that point, as long as you haven't done the draw or you have it cheap, you can really knock off 6 pulls at the legendary. That's 6 extra pulls on top of the ones that you already had by the time it gets to like 1,300. Then once it does, don't pull it from here. What I did once it got to that price, I did the 1,300 here. I got the character. Then all I was missing was the gun. Now the gun here costs 4,900. That's where you want to stop because it ends up being more expensive in this sale than it does for the actual thing. And right about this moment, we've paid like 30-ish, $40, and all we're missing is the gun. So then we can hop back, and you should have some left over. Like I said, it's like maybe 65, 70-ish, closer to 60 probably, somewhere in that range. But you can hop back, go to there, and then all you're going to be missing is the gun. And you should still have 3 to 4 pulls left, and you kind of do it, you get it, and if you get the gun early, wow, you got it at less than $50. If you get it last pull, the last pull I think is like 4,800. I have seen it cheaper. I don't know how it was cheaper. Like my Jack 12 draw was only like 3,000 something, but it'll be 4,800. You finish it, and you'll have a legendary for, again, around $60, $70. So that's half price. Now, I have done this personally twice now. Well, 3 times. Let me explain. So I've done it for the ICR, Good acquisition. And then I also did it for the GKS. Now, I also did it for the MX9, but I ended up pulling this stupid MX9 Exostatic from the crate when all I wanted was the ZRG, which that's gone in 21 days. But I ended up pulling the MX9, so there's no need for me to get the MX9 Heartless when I already have this. But yeah, that is the easiest and cheapest way to get a legendary. Other than, of course, to get lucky, that's hands down the easiest way. But if you have to go all the way, this is the best way to do it. Try to keep an eye out for the sale, because for $100 I put in the game yesterday, well, 150-ish, or 150, I was able to get 3 legendaries. So yeah, I made the money stretch. So that's what you want to do in this game, because they'll take advantage of you otherwise. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you get yourselves some good legendaries. I hope ICR was pretty tough. I hope next time they come out with a decent QQ9, because there's no way I'm not getting that.